Welcome, folks. Today we're going to look at the 2022 Toyota Camry SE. It's going to be a detailed review since I have the vehicle in person, and I'm going to give you a tour also at the same time. And please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon will be notified new videos. If you're interested and you like the video, please help me out with a thumbs up and leave a comment below as well. Hey, let's look at this beautiful vehicle over here. And you notice the color is called Celestial Silver Metallic. So it only shows like a one color over here, Celestial Silver Metallic. But if you have the sun shining down at it in a different angle, you can see a little bluish tint to it. So it looks really beautiful in person. Yes, this one has a 19-inch alloy wheels. And looks really nice for this model. Yes, SE is the model between the LE, which is the base, and the XLE, which is the higher end trim, right? That's a more luxurious trim. So this is a 4-cylinder. If you will look around, it still has the chrome around the window sills, which looks really nice. Makes it really higher end with that, in my opinion. This is a nice size vehicle. It's meant for 5 people, or a great commuter car. Depends how you look at it, right? So this one, you also notice that there's some design on the tail lamp. I think it makes it look better. What do you think about that? And for one, this one has a dual chrome exhaust tip in the back, just one of them chrome exhaust tip. And it's not two separate ones, just one that expands out. And the side profile looks like it's going to be a very roomy vehicle. So 4-door in particular. Dimensions 193 inches for the length, 72 inches for the width, and 57 inches for the height. So bigger than the Corolla, but it's not going to be an SUV in particular. And this is just a 4-cylinder. It's not going to be the hybrid one. I think a car like this one gets really good MPG, and I'm going to talk to you about the MPG next after I show you the engine compartment, and you will understand. All right, so another look at the body lines over here on the doors. It stretches all the way from the front door all the way to the back. And I thought it's a nice design altogether. So let's open the engine bay here. And we note there's a prop rod. There's a padding on the hood over here. Keeps the noise out of the passenger compartment, which is great. It's a nice feature to have in particular. Washer fluid on the left. 2.5 liter double cam inline 4 gas engine. So you got the oil dipstick right in the middle. You see the yellow one right there. So everything is very well accessible. So you also have the battery, which is tucked in between the engine and on the right. 203 horsepower at 6,600 RPM. So also it uses OW16 motor oil. So that's a synthetic already. So torque is 184 pound-feet at 5,500 RPM. One thing also very accessible is the engine filter over here. So it's right next to the battery. You can lift the 3 tabs and you can just change it yourself. MPG, 28 city, 39 highway, and 32 miles per gallon combined, which is really great. So that's why 32 is really great. I don't think I need the hybrid, but some people still go for the hybrid to get better MPG. So that's the tour of the engine compartment here. And you know it's very simplified. Oh yes, the padding is my favorite. Keeps the noise out. When I close it, that's how it sounds. And notice there's 4 lines on the hood. I thought it's kind of unique to have that. Maybe it's meant for airflow. So also meant for design, I guess, at the same time, right? Okay, let's start out with the front driver's side door. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors. You got the chrome door handle that has the line that goes all the way on the door. You have a place to put a bottle of water. Yes, you have up and down, move your seat forward, and also lumbar support on the front driver. Not going to be on the passenger, only the driver. So this is black Softex seating. It's not leather, but it feels really nice on the hands and also when you sit in it. You got the controls, automatic high beam, stability control, You got the trunk release and also the gas. There's a little compartment here. We put some coins, and this one you just poke it like that, then you'll open the hood. It pull all the way. I'm just demonstrating right here. Yes, you can move the steering column up and down, the steering wheel. And on the left, you've noticed the technometer, you got the temperature gauge. On the right, you got the speedometer, you got the fuel gauge. In the middle, you can adjust the different settings. Also, if your door is ajar, like right now, it will show up. Your mileage will show on there as well too. On the steering wheel, you got the voice controls on the left. Also, your volume controls at the same time. Also up and down for the display on the dash. Cruise control on the right, and modes for the radio. And you got the synthetic, Softex on the steering wheel, which is really nice on the hands. Push button start for the SE over here. Media information display. To do with design, it's a very good location in particular. Notice the maps will only come up if you plug your phone. It's not wireless. CarPlay, Android Auto, so it's you still have to plug in with a USB cable to access that, and you could just poke on these to get different readings. So my audio is off right now. You got audio for AM, FM, Sirius XM, and that goes back to menu. You could pair your phone, and you can go to different audio. Like I mentioned, the maps only show up if you connect your Bluetooth. All right. When you move the radio, you could do the seek or you could do trace. And I don't have my phone there, but if you do, it'll come up with your phone numbers. You got the climate control buttons right in the middle over here, and also the AC vents, fan controls. You also get a USB plug over here at the same time. Also 12 volt, 120 watt power. There's a tray here that slides back and forth. It doesn't have the T charger. This is the shifter, 8-speed transmission, Eco, Normal, and Sport. And you got cup holders. By the way, the transmission is well refined now from the previous years. Yes, it also indicates if there's a passenger or no passenger. The seat back, the airbags are off if there's nothing there. Yes, this glove compartment. It's not felted. Space is okay in it. And you can see a little bit of on the passenger side. Not a lot of space, but ample space. This one has a day and night mirror. Also it has the map lights. I also have the sunglass holder. Alright, I'm going to do a sun visor test. So this one doesn't extend. So my opinion is, it's probably like a 7 or 8, I guess. The sun is not shining through, but you have to tilt it the right angle. But it's very solid sun visor. It's not a plastic one that you see in the RAV4. Yes, you still have the vanity lights over here, which is great. And visibility out of the 8 pillars are great in this vehicle. It's very easy to drive in particular. Hard plastic on the 8 pillar, by the way. This is a soft. This is hard. Soft. Of course, this is hard. And you notice when the vehicle's on, this is how it looks like. You could toggle through different buttons over here. You get different settings. You could change the controls also. Right now, it's about 330 miles range. That's what it says over here. Right. It also depends on your driving. You also could change the safety, rear cross traffic alert. This one has it. If suppose you don't want it or something, you could disable that. But a lot of times you want it. Blind spot mirrors. This one has the convenience package. That's why I have that. If you didn't have the blind spot mirrors, you probably don't have the convenience package. So that's something to note. I really like the blind spot mirrors. And also the rear cross traffic. When you try to back up, there's a car coming or something, it will beep and let you know. So those are really nice features to have all together. I would definitely recommend if you are looking for a vehicle, you get that feature. So it tells you how much mileage you have before you go empty. It gives some kind of planning, I guess, at the same time. So the analog gauges, by the way, they're not digital except the middle part. And Toyota logo white on the horn. Okay, next, we're going to take a look at the front driver's side door here. Very similar material. One thing to note, hard plastic doesn't really bother me that much, but initially, it'd be nice to have soft. This one doesn't have lumbar support, manual seats. Same Softex seating. I wish the seating had a little bit more cushion on the driver's side. Just wanted to point that out. Maybe it's my nag, I guess, in particular. All right, in the back, space is really nice as well. Nice size sedan. I mean, rivals, let's say, the OGS in size pretty much. So let's take a look at the seat behind the front passenger. And same amenities. You get the power windows, pretty much. And, hard plastic in some parts of the door. And, you can seat 3 in the back. I think, 3 big people would be having a problem. But if you're just 3 people that are not too big, then you'll be okay. Okay, I want to show you the gas cap button here because some of the vehicle nowadays doesn't have that feature. So press that, then the door opens, and you can change your, fill up your car, right? When you finish filling up, twist it once, just like that, then you can close it. It's not capless, okay? So similar door trim over here on the seat behind the front driver. Yes, you still could fit a bottle of water. There's some room for that. You also got map pockets at the same time. You can see that right there. No vents. Probably noticed that, right? See, there's no vents over here. So people sitting in the back have no vents, but there's a storage thing over here. You have to get the XLE, I think, to get the vents. No sun roof in this model in particular. It has a dome light. You see that over here. You also notice that they do have the 2 cup holders over here. If you sit in the back, that means you eliminated a seat. You only sit 4 people then. Just wanted to point that out. Visibility out at the A pillars, B pillars, and C pillars are great. It's a sedan and makes a great vehicle for first-time drivers. And, I'll be handing this vehicle over to my son in a year or so. So, so definitely I want something easy to learn to drive. Get all the fundamentals down first before getting something different. And you can see that there's a lot of light in the vehicle. This one doesn't have a sunroof. We never use the sunroof at all anyway. So this is a great package. You gotta go for XLE or something to get the sunroof in particular. Yes, there's no pass-through in the back over here. So even though the cup holders come down, there's no pass-through, there's no lock or anything like that in particular. But the seats do fold down, 60-40. You can see that over here. So also, this one came with all the mats and everything because it has the weather package. All right, so I added the net and also the wheel locks. All right, over here, I want to show you the jack and also the spare tire, or a spare donut, that is. It's not really a full-size tire. It's just a donut, okay? So that's great. Thank you, Toyota, for having that. I want to repeat that. Don't take that out. So a lot of the vehicle manufacturers are taking those out. No spare tire. But yeah, very nice size room in the back as well too. So kudos to that. I mean, very comfortable sedan. Simple sedan to drive. All right. I'm just going to close it over here. And I'll do a quick test drive. Okay, folks, pros and cons time. My opinions only. Yours may differ. First of all, the pros. It's a great vehicle for the price. The SE is between the LE and the XLE. You got a lot of great features that you really wanted. So you don't have to overpay for the XLE. But you don't want to not have those features with the LE. So it's a great purchase. And the gas mileage is very much improved. The 8-speed transmission is more improved than the previous one. Doesn't have any jerkiness to it. The negative is probably the seats are not that comfortable over long periods of time. And yes, there is some engine noise when you're driving this vehicle on the freeway and such. Hopefully you like this video. I really appreciate a thumbs up. You made it this far. you have a comment to share, please leave it below. And even if you have a comment to share to help others, please also leave it below. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.